This video will see the top 10 free WordPress plugins that every WordPress website owner must use. In this list, I have included 10 awesome plugins from 10 different categories, including SEO, security, performance, page builder, etc. So let's dive into the video. Number 1. Yoast SEO. WordPress is already an excellent platform for SEO because it uses the best coding practices and outputs clean, standard compliant HTML. This makes it SEO friendly out of the box. However, thousands of websites compete to gain top positions in search results. This makes it a little bit challenging for new websites to perform better in search results. Yoast SEO plugin helps you easily optimize your website to perform better in search results. It helps with detail where WordPress cannot do much. For example, creating content, managing keywords, submitting sitemaps using webmaster tools, etc. Yoast SEO comes with tons of features to optimize your website. It has built-in content analysis, meta keywords and description management, managing duplicate context, XML sitemaps, social features, rich snippets, and much more. Now let me show you this. When you install this plugin, it adds a meta box on the post edit screen. This meta box allows you to add meta title and description for your blog post. It also allows you to choose a focus keyword for your post. As soon as you choose a focus keyword, Yoast SEO plugin analyzes the post content against the focus keyword and assigns it an SEO score. It also recommends steps you should take to improve the SEO score. After using it for a few months, you will start doing those steps without looking at your SEO score. However, having it there allows you to check your content for SEO before hitting the publish button. It has better inbuilt readability score analysis, which shows the readability score of your content. You can then edit your content to make it more easy to read for your users. Number 2. W3 Total Cache. W3 Total Cache is one of the most popular caching plugins for WordPress websites. Speed is one of the most important factors used by search engines like Google to determine search rankings. Slower sites rank low and fast websites rank higher. WordPress is written in PHP, which is a server-side programming language. When a user requests a page from your website, WordPress runs PHP scripts to fetch the page and display it. This resource-intensive process is slow and becomes even slower when you are on a shared hosting environment. This can significantly reduce your site's performance and search rankings. A caching plugin stores a version of your page in cache. When a user visits your website, they are served the cached version. This eliminates the need for WordPress to run PHP scripts. Your site becomes faster and your server becomes more responsive. W3 Total Cache is a powerhouse of a plugin. It comes loaded with many features to improve your site speed. The most important option that you need to enable is page caching. Enabling it will allow W3 Cache to start storing and serving cached pages to your visitors. When you test your website speed using tools like PageSpeed, you will notice that it recommends you to serve compressed pages. Serving compressed pages means that when a user requests a page from your website, your site sends them a compressed version of your page. Compressing the page reduces its size and it loads faster. Once the compressed page reaches the user, their browser automatically extracts and displays it. Number 3. Relevancy, a better search. If you have ever tried to use the built-in search functionality of WordPress in order to search the published content on a site, then you will be aware that this is one area in which this popular publishing platform is seriously lacking. If a visitor lands on your site, performs a search and cannot easily find what they are looking for, then more likely they will hit the back button to go elsewhere. Thanks to the lack of functionality found in the standard WordPress search tool, that there is a higher probability of you losing visitors each time one of them performs a search on your WordPress site, or at least missing an opportunity to present them the type of content they are looking for. However, this plugin aims to make improving the search functionality you can offer the visitor to your WordPress site as easy as installing a plugin. The goal of this plugin is to ensure that your WordPress site returns better results for your visitors, while also giving you more control over how your site's search results are displayed. To help the plugin deliver on these objectives, it includes some useful features and capabilities that you won't find with the default WordPress search tool. As you can see, one of the key benefits of this plugin over the standard WordPress search capabilities is the ability to search all the published content on your site, including comments, user profiles, custom fields, and more. Without being able to search this content, your readers are likely to be unable to find much of the content they are looking for on your site. Another important feature of relevancy is the ability to give certain post or page elements a weighting to make that content more prominent in the search results. This can allow you to give posts a boost in the ranking and help them receive more visits according to where in the post the search term is located, such as the post title. The weighting can also be applied to the age of a post to ensure your search results are fresh and up to date. Number 4. iThemes security. WordPress is quite a secure CMS. It gets frequent updates to fix any bugs and plug any security holes that arise. But it's also one of the most targeted CMSs for hacking because of its massive popularity. Despite their best efforts to keep their site safe, most users are not security experts. They may not be aware of security best practices and unintentionally introduce vulnerabilities by their action or lack of action. Every site is vulnerable. Hackers target all kinds of websites, not just to steal data, but also to spread malicious code to any visitors. And if your site does get hacked, it can be a huge blow that's difficult to recover from. Not only do you have to fix your hacked site, but you also have to repair the damage caused to your reputation. Your users may have trouble trusting your site in the future. Now let's see how iThemes security keeps your site secure. iThemes security has over 30 ways to keep your site safe and secure from hackers, including banning the IP addresses of known attackers from logging into your site, lock out users after too many bad login attempts, scan your site to detect malware and other suspicious code, enforce strong password for all accounts. WordPress is quite a secure CMS. It gets frequent updates to fix any bugs and plug any security holes that arise. But it's also one of the most targeted CMSs for hacking because of its massive popularity. Scan your site to detect malware and other suspicious code. Enforce strong password for all accounts. Force SSL for your dashboard or any page or post as long as your server supports it. Monitor your files for any unauthorized changes. Receive email notification of any suspicious activity on your site. Obscure and hide important system information about your WordPress installation and much more. Number 5. Akismet. Spam comments are a huge problem for WordPress websites. A large number of spam comments is generated by automated spam bots. Manually submitted spam comments are also in huge numbers. If you have an established website, you will soon start noticing the increase in spam comments. One way to deal with this is by enabling comment moderation on your WordPress site. However, very soon you will not be able to moderate comments due to high volume of spam. This is where Akismet comes in. It catches spam comments submitted to your website and stops them from appearing on your website or in comment moderation. It is a cloud-based application, so the massive databases used to filter and catch spam reside on the cloud. The performance impact on your site is unnoticeable. Number 6. MailChimp for WordPress. MailChimp for WordPress. MailChimp for WordPress is among the most popular free plugins in the WordPress directory. It allows you to easily create a sign-up form for your MailChimp list, so you can stay in touch with your visitors. If you have an email newsletter, you know what a challenge it can be to build your list and get more subscribers. One of the best ways to build your list is to use a plugin to build high converting opt-in forms on your WordPress website. MailChimp for WordPress is a very popular free plugin that's highly rated by its users. It gives you a way to quickly create simple opt-in forms and place them in your posts and pages with shortcodes. I have created a detailed video on this plugin. The link is given in the video description below. Number 7. Google Analyticator. The Google Analyticator plugin makes it easy to integrate Google Analytics on your WordPress website. Google Analytics is a free and extremely popular website tracking service provided by Google. It is even more robust than many paid solutions. First, you need to sign up for Google Analytics through your Google account. After that, just add the provided tracking code to all the pages on your website and your data is tracked in your Google Analytics account. If you're using a content management system like WordPress, you can add this code on the appropriate template file using something like footer.php, or you can use a plugin to do it easier and with added functionality. Google Analytics provides a wealth of crucial data, from page view counts and geographical locations to referring websites and the search keywords that brought visitors to your website. There are many WordPress plugins for integrating Google Analytics into your website, but I recommend Google Analyticator above all the rest. Here's why. It is really easy to set up. It is not intrusive. You can exclude logged in users. You can track file downloads. You can view a 30-day snapshot on your WordPress dashboard. Number 8. WP Forms. Every WordPress website requires a contact forms plugin regardless of its niche or traffic. Using a contact form will protect you from spammers and hackers. You can keep your WordPress site more secure by using a contact form instead of displaying your email address. This way, you're protecting your email address from spammers who send unwanted offers and phishing emails. Using forms also save your time. By using a contact form, you can specify what necessary details you'll need to know when your visitor and potential customers are reaching you out. A good contact form plugin will also allow you to integrate extra features such as an email newsletter subscription checkbox in your contact form. This helps you to follow up on prospects and build a long-lasting relationship with them. Building online forms in WordPress has never been easier thanks to WP Forms. Its easy drag and drop form builder lets you create any kind of form in just a few minutes without having to touch a single line of code. The plugin comes bundled with several pre-built form templates, so you don't have to build a WordPress form from scratch. These templates include basic contact forms, request quote forms, order forms, donation forms, newsletter sign-up forms, polls and surveys, and more. Just pick a template and customize the field per your needs. Every form you create is 100% mobile responsive, so your forms will always look great on all devices. Best of all, you can easily embed your forms anywhere on your site, whether it is blog post, pages, sidebar widgets, footer, etc. All you need to do is grab the shortcode and paste it where you'd like to embed the form, or use the built-in widget. With WP Forms, you'll also have the ability to create multi-page forms, allow file uploads, display or hide fields with conditional logics, and much more. Number 9. Sumo. Sumo isn't your typical WordPress plugin. In fact, it's not actually a plugin at all. It's a set of cross-platform compatible tools, meaning it can be used on just about any website, WordPress powered or otherwise. So if it is not only for WordPress and if it isn't a plugin, what is it? In simple words, Sumo is a powerful all-in-one suite of apps, a collection of standalone tools to boost your site's performance in all kinds of cool ways. With new apps added regularly, Sumo's capabilities will only improve. However, till date, Sumo's apps fall into 6 categories: list building, on-site analytics, social sharing, traffic boosting, communication, and e-commerce. The best way to demonstrate what Sumo can do is to introduce the full complement of Sumo apps. Speaking today, there are 13 apps available, including List Builder, Scrollbox, Smart Bar, Welcome Mat, Google Analytics, Content Analytics, Heat Maps, Share, Image Sharer, Highlighter, Discover, Contact Form, Buy Button, etc. As you can see, Sumo handles lot of information tasks that could ordinarily require 7, 8 or even 9 separate plugins. With such varied, useful and powerful functionalities, the Sumo suite is not just for growing a website but growing an entire business. Number 10. This plugin is my favorite plugin, Elementor. Elementor is a drag and drop page builder plugin for WordPress, which means a couple of things. It gives you a completely original and separate interface for creating posts, pages, and custom post types. Basically, when you visit your standard post or page editing screen in WordPress, you get a new button that allows you to enable Elementor, and then it takes over the page editing process entirely. It doesn't require you to process any HTML or PHP knowledge or skills. Everything can be done through a handy user interface. It works on the front end, meaning it shows you the outcome of your work right away in a true what you see is what you get manner. You can use it to create any content layout or page layout you can imagine, regardless of what your current WordPress theme allows you to do. It works with all WordPress themes. Putting it all together, the main benefit of using Elementor is that you can create rather impressive page layouts or content structures if you're not a designer nor have any experience with the site building. This, in principle, opens up a lot of possibilities, especially if you're on a tight budget but still want your site and content to look great. This is also something users seem to enjoy a lot. As reported by the Elementor team themselves, the main plugin has been downloaded more than 1 million times so far. But there's even more. If you don't want to build Elementor page layouts from scratch, you can also start from a number of templates and tweak them freely until you get the exact result you desire. Okay guys, so this is the end of this video. These were the list of my top 10 free plugins that I use in almost every website I create. I hope you guys like this list and it helps you. Thanks a lot for watching guys. See you soon.